AOC, who is apparently the new leader of the Democrat Party and under the Trump administration. That's why this administration is focused on deporting illegal aliens who violate our nation's laws. The Democrat Party caters more to pro-Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
I want to hop into a few clips of Karoline Leavitt on Fox News desperately trying to defend this failed second Trump administration. So if you can, take a moment, leave us a like on the video. It helps us out a ton and gives us a boost in the algorithm. We're really trying to get to 30,000 subscribers, and let's just get right to it.
Their continuing resolution that they proposed to keep the government open included a poison pill that would have undone what President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill did, which is to restrict illegal aliens from receiving Medicaid benefits. President Trump fixed that in the One Big Beautiful Bill, and Democrats want to take it away because they want these taxpayer-funded benefits to continue to go to illegal aliens in our country. This has been done for the past 4 years under the Biden administration, and the American people roundly rejected it. And you hear AOC, who is apparently the new leader of the Democrat Party in that CNN town hall, say to a concerned American when that American asked, "Do you want my taxpayer-funded benefits going to illegals?" She said that's a Republican talking point.
I love that MAGA is so clearly scared of what AOC will do between 2028 and 2036. It's like so funny watching them desperately squirm to try and fit up any AOC call out and be like, she's a leader of the party and a Marxist. Like, the problem with what she's saying is it's been proven time and time again to be false already. Democrats originally proposed reversing some of the Medicaid cuts for the lowest earners because protecting healthcare for the poorest Americans is important to Democrats, stopping the rescissions packages that Trump was using to cut congressionally approved spending, and then for the expansion of these Obamacare credits that most of the conversation is around now, because since that point, when Republicans, Democrats put the bill forth, Republicans shot it down. Since that point, Democrats, because they're actually willing to participate in democracy and make concessions, have foregone the other two parts and have focused in on just the extension of the Obamacare credits. They will result in premiums doubling, going up as much as 75 to 80% if they do expire. And Republicans are just still like, nope, sorry, a 3-seat majority means we won't negotiate. Like, Biden negotiated bipartisan legislation when he controlled the House and Senate with bigger majorities. There is no excuse here.
Hakeem Jeffries is simply lashing out because he knows that I am telling the truth about the modern day Democrat Party. What I said, and it is a fact, is that the Democrat Party caters more to pro-Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
Now, guys, definitely don't think about how just weeks ago Republicans were crying about Democrat rhetoric and how they need to turn it down and how, of course, we're victims. Look at how you talk about us, and that they were so happy to do so. And also, you know, kind of funny that they're like, oh, how dare Democrats call us Nazis? And then group chats leak of a bunch of Republican elected officials and otherwise saying they love Hitler and they want to like send people to gas chambers and all of this. And not a single elected Republican condemns it. JD Vance is like calling them kids and saying it's a joke. But like, they don't need their rhetoric toned down as they come and say Democrats are pro-Hamas, pro-terrorists, they're criminals, they're thugs, they're all of this. And we're doing a hate America rally full of domestic terrorists. But like, they're not the ones that need watch. It's the Democrats. I mean, they're calling Trump a word that he meets the definition of to a T, right? Like a fascist. But how dare they? It's not the right answer asking the guy being a fascist to stop being a fascist. The right answer is to tell the people calling him out to stop calling him out.
If you look at what happened under the Biden administration, real Americans, elderly citizens, were facing an increase in wait times at hospitals and emergency care centers across the country because they were putting last in line and illegal aliens were getting that care and that treatment first. And when illegal aliens get medical treatment in this country, who's paying for it? The American taxpayer. Well, not anymore under the Trump administration. That's why this administration is focused on deporting illegal aliens who violate our nation's laws.
Source, trust me, bro. Longer wait times under Biden were due to hospitals being packed because of COVID. But like, yeah, I'm sure it was just all those undocumented migrants. And we should be clear here. These people are trying to defund rural hospitals as we speak. They're trying to do that. The idea that they're going to help hospital wait times is insane. They're going to make it where it's going to be any longer, even longer for any average person. And if something like COVID happened again, good luck. I mean, it's a bunch of just blaming Democrats for the very thing they're doing behind the scenes. And then you just go, well, if it doesn't work, maybe we should privatize it. Maybe we should defund it and give that money to the wealthy. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The only bit of healthcare that undocumented immigrants can access is the emergency fund of Medicaid, which makes up less than half of 1% of Medicaid and is predominantly used by US citizens. Where at that point, I mean, it's kind of just common sense as well. We're not going to ask someone who's bleeding out for documents before we operate them, and we definitely shouldn't do that either.